Hey guys, want to show your support to the channel and get some awesome rewards at the same time? Then go check out my Patreon page where at whatever tier you choose that fits your budget, you'll get plenty of rewards such as updates and announcements on the regular, exclusive sneak peeks of my videos before they go up online, get yourself credited, and receive a special shout out at the end of my videos and more. Go to patreon.com/AckleyAttack44227TV to start pledging today. And don't forget to also check out and consider gifting me any items I have listed on my Amazon wishlist and even supporting me on my Streamlabs tipping page that'll also help support the channel directly. Links are in the description box below as well as on my link tree for you to check out. Thank you and enjoy today's video. Take care. Hey guys, like what we do on our channel and want to see more videos from us? Then not to worry about a thing. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button as well as turning on the notification bell so that way you can see more of our videos coming up very soon. Thank you and enjoy today's video. Hey folks, I'm officially coming back to Syracuse Collectors Con this year, taking place once again at the Center of Progress building at the New York State Fairgrounds in Syracuse, New York from March 28th through the 29th. I'm gonna be there all weekend as a regular attendee, and I'm gonna be cosplaying as my gender-bent version of Sailor Moon on Saturday and Ash Ketchum from Pokemon on Sunday. More information and details can be found at SyracuseCollectorsCon.com for you to check out, and if you see me there all weekend, then by all means, come on up to me and say hi. Hope to see you there. Hey guys, this is AckleyAttack4427 here with, well, I guess I'm pretty much long overdue to do another one of these response/rant videos for sure, but hey, I guess I'm making it up for you now for sure because, truth be told, this is one subject matter that I've been wanting to talk about in this newest video, quite frankly, for well over a week, hands down for sure, and, well, I know I've got a lot of catching up to do, hands down, so I think I might as well pretty much do the best I can for sure, So anyways, just well over a week ago, pretty much this year's Academy Awards has officially came and went not too long ago for sure, and this year actually turned out to be a pretty good show, I'm not gonna lie, so yeah, obviously enough, there were a few misses on top of course, pretty much some big bangers that they did at this year's show for sure, but I think what really matters is that a good chunk of movies that we've all loved and admired and even rooting for actually did land at some pretty good awards for sure, so yeah, and I could go on and on, of course, pretty much on what goes down, pretty much on what movies have actually won each Academy Award for sure, including most obviously enough Best Picture going for pretty much the Leonardo DiCaprio movie, One Battle After Another for sure. But I think I really don't have the time to actually discuss upon the in this video for sure. But what I can say by far as that, I think it makes sense to talk about one movie that I was rooting for that did actually win a couple of Oscars for sure that I'm really satisfied with for sure, so yeah. And I guess quite obviously enough, yes folks, I think it's time that I actually talk about K-pop Demon Hunters once again, so yeah, I guess it is quite obvious that I've done multiple videos on K-pop Demon Hunters for sure, and for good reason, hands down, so yeah, and I've actually decided to bring it up in today's video for sure because luckily enough during this year's Academy Awards, K-pop Demon Hunters actually did end up taking home two of its Oscar nominations that they've actually won for sure, including of which Best Anime Feature, hands down. And it also took home Best Original Song for one of the songs in that said movie, which is, of course, Golden. So So yeah, with of course the lager that I've actually mentioned becoming the very first song in the K-pop genre to win an Academy Award for sure. So yeah. Yeah, that is pretty much what we actually got during this year's pretty much Oscars that came and went not too long ago. And, well, I think I will say my reaction to that, hands down. Yeah, I am really thrilled with that for sure. And, well, if you have followed a few of my social media posts, including my Instagram story, yeah, I actually did plug up pretty much of course, my reaction to K-pop Demon Hunters winning both of its Oscars for sure, and honestly, I really do think it's actually very well deserving of pretty much of them for sure. So yeah, I guess it is actually quite clear for the fact that much like all the past anime films that have won pretty much the Oscar for Best Anime Feature that came before K-pop Demon Hunters for sure. Yeah, pretty much obviously that's a movie really is changing the landscape for animation for sure, and took a lot of risks that we actually didn't expect for sure. So yeah, and I guess it is quite clear that even looking back on that said movie that I actually mentioned, even after I first talked about it in one of my thoughts videos that I did some time ago for sure, I really do think they really pulled off all the stops to really try to make it a really great movie for sure, and I say they really did accomplish that from what I've actually seen for sure. But yeah, either way, I guess pretty much of anything, I really do think K-pop Demon Hunters really is deserving to win both of its Oscars for sure. I mean, obviously, with the movie itself, it pretty much does speak for itself on why it deserves to win Best Animated Feature. While Golden winning Best Original Song for sure. Again, that is actually for a good reason, I'm not gonna lie. Obviously enough, pretty much all of the songs in that movie are really great, but obviously enough, pretty much Golden is of course definitely the one song that we immediately recognize hands down when we actually think of a really great song from that movie. And it has been sung a whole lot by many people for sure, and even incorporated into multiple pretty much videos, both long form and short form, and that's just to name me a few. So yeah, so I guess I give it to that case alone. I guess pretty much the title of that said song really actually is quite literal, given to, of course, pretty much their Oscar wins for sure. So yeah, pretty much from what I've actually seen, I am really glad K-pop Demon Hunters actually really took the time to win both of its Oscars for sure, and I say he is very well deserving of the hands down guy. And yeah, either way, I guess pretty much from what I've actually seen, it does show that pretty much the movie itself really does deserve the critical praise and the cult following that it's been gaining for, quite frankly, almost a year since after that film came out for sure. And I'm glad pretty much it did for sure, and even looking back on it, I really do think it really is actually quite nice that they actually did that for sure. So yeah, so I guess pretty much from what I've actually seen by far, I say this film really has come a long way for sure, and I really do think yeah, I really do think they really pulled off all the stops to really give us such a great time for sure. And I'm glad they did that hands down. And even through my experience, pretty much talking about that movie for sure, even after seeing it for myself twice in a row for sure, with, of course, my first time seeing it on Netflix, all the way to, of course, when I catch the sing-along screen of it on the big screen, which which for the case of the latter is very well deserving of the hat, and obviously enough, I think that is probably the one way we wish we could have actually seen that said movie for sure. Yeah, I think it is safe to say that I'm really glad the Headset movie is really coming a long way for sure, and I really do think it is actually really quite nice from what I've actually seen for sure. So yeah. And I'll be looking forward to seeing what will go down pretty much later on down the road for of course, the future of that said movie for sure. And of course, obviously enough, given to the last rant video that I did some time ago, I did mention pretty much the film being picked up by the Criterion Collection, meaning that pretty much its Blu-ray release might be coming sometime very soon, which I'm really looking forward to, hands down. And it is actually still for a really great reason, hands down. I've been hearing great things about Criterion for sure, and I'm really glad that I finally actually got the chance to really get my hands on one of the movies that is released onto a Blu-ray from them for sure, which is of course on Guillermo del Toro's Pinocchio, which was actually very well deserving, hands down for sure. So if that being the case for that movie that I actually mentioned, you know I'm definitely going to be doing the same thing for K-pop Demon Hunters for sure. So yeah, and currently as of now, I think they've already started pre-orders for that movie as of now, so maybe we'll see pretty much on what will come up later on down the road for, of course, when Criterion will announce an official release date for sure. So I guess until then, I'm really looking forward to it all the way, so yeah, and pretty much of anything, given to the case alone for that subject matter, I think they did also confirm a possible sequel that'll be coming out somewhere around in 2029 for sure. So yeah. And I guess if that being the case, and if things go according to a plan, we'll definitely see on how it'll go and see if they can do some stuff that'll go beyond on what the first film actually did for sure, but we may never know, hands down, so yeah. But either way, I guess right up until then, I think I'm really looking forward to seeing on what the future for K-pop Demon Hunters will actually go down for sure, and yeah, it'll be hard to say on whether or not it's going to be a great future or a terrible future that'll pretty much dethrone its chances of success for sure, But again, I think we're pretty much going to leave that for the future to decide on that, so we'll definitely have to wait and see on that, hands down. And I know for my case, when it comes to K-pop Demon Hunters, yeah, I guess aside from, of course, possibly getting that said movie on Blu-ray through Criterion for sure, I do know cosplay-wise, hands down, I would definitely love to cosplay Rumi, one of the Huntrix girls, pretty much later on down the road. So again, if things go according to plan, with, of course, my time and finances all the way, maybe we'll definitely wait and see on what will actually happen for sure. So yeah. But hey, I guess some things may change over time. So I guess that'll be hard to say on that front. But I'm still looking forward to it regardless. And I do want to see where they'll go next. For, of course, pretty much for that said movie, hands down. So yeah, and I guess I know for the fact that given to all that, I will still always love K-pop Demon Hunters for what it is, hands down for sure, and yeah, and I know it's still actually a really great movie that is definitely worth the watch for sure, and I do highly encourage anyone, and I mean anyone, to actually check them out, check this one out for themselves for sure, so yeah. That's at least what I can say, of course, that front. So yeah, given to that thought alone, hands down, I'm glad K-pop Demon Hunters pretty much won both of its Oscars for sure. I think he is very well deserving of pretty much both of its awards that they've actually won, hands down. And I can tell they're really putting a lot of hard-working effort to really pretty much make the movie as great as we hoped it would be. And I'm glad they did, hands down, which, yeah, definitely, which definitely can say without a doubt that we can now actually pretty much give K-Pop Demon Hunters a massive upgrade, where of course we can maybe consider it as Academy Award-winning K-Pop Demon Hunters. So yeah. Might need a little work on that, but I think that's the title, I think it's very well deserving of that, for sure. And I guess for the Oscars, for sure, right? Yeah, I guess pretty much if anything, I do know it's more than just an award show. It's supposed to be a celebration of everything. I mean, everything that we love about movies in general, and I think with what they actually did with this year's Academy Awards, for sure, I definitely think they pulled off a pretty good show. Not great, but still actually pretty good nonetheless, and I'm glad they actually did, for sure. And I know its future, pretty much as of now, may be a little uncertain, given to, of course, pretty much on what's going on with it currently, hands down. But hey, as long as, of course, they're still gonna pretty much be around to still give us a really great time to celebrate everything revolving around movies, you know we're definitely gonna be tuning in for that, for sure, so yeah, but that's at least what I can say, of course, that front, so yeah. And I guess on that thought alone, I think I might as well end this video here, so yeah, thank you guys so much for watching this latest video, and by all means, let me know down in the comments on what you thought about K-Pop Demon Hunters winning both of its Oscars, for sure. Do you think it's very well deserving, or do you think any other movie would have actually claimed those awards, for sure? Yeah, feel free to let me know, hands down, So yeah, but that's at least what I can say, of course, that front. Thank you guys so much for watching this latest video, and, well, now that we finally got that out of the way, for sure, right? Yeah, I think I might as well pretty much keep on possibly making other videos that I currently have in mind, for sure, right up until Syracuse Collectors Con rolls around, for sure, which I am looking forward to, hands down, and possibly any other videos that I hope to work out on pretty much within the next few days. So I've got a lot of catching up to do, for sure. So yeah, but I'll definitely leave it at that. Thank you guys so much for watching, and as always, I'll see you in the next video. Take care. Special thanks to all of my supporters on Patreon for making today's video possible, including my top tier supporters for this month, VD and Sam Shepard. So if you want to be like these guys and show your support to us, then go to patreon.com/AckleyTackTV to pledge now, do so, and get some awesome rewards within your budget. Hey guys, this is AckleyTack4427 here. Thank you all so much for watching today's video. Feel free to like, comment, and share if you enjoy what you're seeing. If you like what you see here and want to see more videos coming up, then go ahead and hit that subscribe button and switch on the notification bell to get notifications, and select all notifications to be notified for when we post a new video. And don't forget to switch on notifications on your phone as well. Also, don't forget to check out my second channel and our 2-member channel with Sam the Thomas Fan 1, SamAttack4427TheThomasFan1 Productions, for plenty more content you can't find on here. You can check both of our channels out with the links or by our handles provided on screen. Feel free to shoot me an email with my email address provided, backley95@hotmail.com, if you want to ask me a question, want to collab with me for a project you've got in the works, or if you want to book me to be featured for a convention coming up.
Follow me on my social media pages on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram to keep up to date with me on updates, announcements, and new releases of my videos, as well as plenty of others I've got with my handles provided, as well as the links down in the description box below. Also, don't forget to follow me on TikTok for other videos I've got aside from the ones I've posted on YouTube, and on Twitch for any future live streams I've got coming up soon, as well as join our official Discord server to see what we've provided. If you wish to show your support to me, then feel free to check out my Patreon to get sneak peeks of my videos coming up before they go up online, as well as getting access to updates and playing more, in addition to getting some awesome rewards within your budget. Also, don't forget to check out and show your support to me on my wishlist on Amazon, and even supporting me at streamlabs.com/AckleyTackTV/tip that you can find in the description box below, as well as on my Twitch page. And in case you can't find any of the links that are provided, then not to worry about a thing. All the links and stuff are also provided on my link tree that you can also find in the description box below, as well as a few selected number of my social media pages. Other than that, thank you all so much for watching, and I'll be sure to see you in the next video. Take care.